Zoom seems to be taking a long time to do anything this morning too. Usually it's not that long to get somebody admitted to the meeting. There we go. Should be good.
Okay. I've got 9 o'clock to call meeting to order. Start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mochler,
Here.
Graylobe, Brady,
Here.
Easy,
Here.
Gilbertson.
Here. Approve agenda, and if we could add the substantial completion contract.
Approved with the substantial contract.
Second. A motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Any conflict of interest declarations? Hearing none, approve minutes of the May 26th meeting. Second. Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign. Motion passes. Are there any visitors to be heard? Hearing none. We've got a public hearing for the canvass of the 2026 primary election and drawing for post-election audit.
Guys are kind of this by now, but I'm gonna kind of leave you through it a little bit because I've got the city here and it'll be their first time through, so. They're gonna do theirs this afternoon. So Travis, if you wanna break the seal and open the bag. So.
You have a Oh, okay. Well, they made it easy.
You don't have to.
They
email
did.
him.
Water cutters. So the first two things there are canvas certificates and returns. So I'm probably gonna have one of you take those because they'll have the individual vote totals. So we'll go through that. And then,
Just hand them to.
yeah, and whoever, we'll just kind of go down the line here. So after that first page, you'll have the individual vote totals for each candidate. We'll run through those real quick at the end. This is essentially our poll book. That's what comes off the poll pad. So that just has our total number of votes here. We're gonna have one person take the results. One person take the recap sheets from the poll workers that say how many ballots they ended up with at the end of the night, how many we ran through. And then we'll be on to the results reports.
Do you want me to keep this then?
If you want to, that's fine. You guys can kind of go through that way. So we're gonna go precinct by precinct. There in the corner, so precinct 1.
One second. John, are you guys able to hear? Or do you want to come closer? Are you good? You good? Okay. You don't mind.
Yeah, come up front here and.
Yeah, go for it. Wanna come up and kind of take a look at the sheets that they're looking at too, because
I don't even remember doing it this way, so.
you get a visual that way. So these are the recap sheets that the poll workers fill out on election night. That shows how many ballots they say that they had. And then this one is our poll pad, or our report that comes off the poll pads to show how many people voted. And then over here, Kevin's got the results reports. So he's gonna be able to go through and see how many total ballots there were. Then if you flip a couple pages here. Each precinct has number of total ballots cast. And then we'll be able to go down through like the number of votes per candidate.
And then Dave
And they have the canvas report, but that's just the county one.
okay.
I can send a copy if you guys want to kind of compare what we reported to the state for results. So it's gonna look like this. They'll have each precinct totals for each race, like here we have governor. And so then you'll be able to see like which candidate got how many votes. And this is what we report to the state. Give that back to you, Glenn.
All right.
So, precinct by precinct, Travis, if you wanna start precinct one.
You just want me to give total votes?
Yeah, and you might wanna use that.
Oh, okay.
We sort at it, just verify that the numbers are right.
So in precinct one, we've got 30. Well, there's two in precincts, right?
Right, you'll have the absentee and you'll have the polling place.
Okay, so we've got 164 total
Or,
precinct one.
or what?
Total ballots, when we get to the candidates, that's where you'll compare
Oh,
on your
okay.
sheets. Kevin's got the one that has the results for each precinct. Sorry, I should have been more clear about that.
No, that's good. So in precinct one, you've got 164.
I have 158.
You're looking up here.
Oh, 164,
Yeah.
yes, yep.
Okay.
So there's some no voters.
Yeah,
Then I've got precinct two. I've got 90. Precinct three, I have 392. C1, I have 270.
Correct.
E1, I have 196.
Correct.
S1, I have 542. S2 is 324.
Correct.
Northwest one is 315.
370.
okay, so Northwest one, we did know on election night, they realized somebody put their ballot in the wrong Northwest box. So one's gonna be long, one's gonna be short. And then one of them had a blank ballot in there, so you'll see that noted at the top of the sheet too.
Okay, so Northwest two, I've got 160.
So that's it for that.
I missed a rural ward though, didn't I? S3.
Three. I think you did. One more time, that was the 270.
Is that the old three?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
92.
Okay, yeah, so three, okay.
So then our totals match per precinct. And then on top of the poll pad report, for the poll book, we had 2455 for our total number of ballots. So then that should match with our total ballots cast, 2454 with one blank, so that makes 2455. And then Kevin and Dave, Glenn, if you guys wanna run down each of the races and just run down the candidate totals.
Just on.
Doesn't matter which one reads it, it should be the same. So Kevin, that'll just be your first two sheets here. That's the election totals.
So just by party or do you, just by contest, you mean?
Yeah, just by
Candidate.
contest.
So
Okay.
like
Or go ahead.
senator, you need them separate.
Yeah, just the total, yeah, for US Senator, then each candidate and their total.
We got McNeil at 252. Browns at 916. Representative Marty Jackley, 884. James Violata, 232. Governor Roden, 276. John Hanson, 260. Dusty Johnson, 331. Toby Doden, 326. Senator District 17, Jeffrey Church, 280. Sidney Davis, 798. District 18, Lauren Nelson, 54. Gene Hunoff, 34. Representative District 17, Chris Casson, 929. Robin
Shire.
Shiro, 134. Troy Redler, 359. District 18, Mike Stevens, 48. Mike Nutley, 49. John Marquette, 24. Precinct Committeeman, Precinct 1, Reed Jensen, 80. Thomas T Hart, 55. Precinct Woman, Precinct Committee Woman, Precinct 1, Cheryl T Hart, 60. Sydney Davis, 81. Precinct Committee Woman, Precinct W1, Nancy Foster, 26. Kathy Casson, 74. School Board Member, Vermillion School District, William Ames, 390. Ryan Johnson, 1364. School Board Member, BH South, Stacy Sorlin, 0. Michael Severn, 0. Mayor, City of Vermillion. John Poole, 753, Stan Peterson, 55, Kevin O'Kelly, 975. Alderman, Vermillion Ward Southeast, Jeff Gilbertson, 364, Rich Howland, 176, Mary Redland, 271. Charter Amendment 1. Yes, 1288, no, 381. Good, all good.
I'll send that off to the state today.
So I think.
Right. Draw for post-election audit out of our funding handbook. Really good, you got on that. I've been in that bag of the soup.
Change July 1st.
Yeah, the meetings of July 6th. So the current council starts meeting with revisions.
He's good. So that just then.
I'm gonna have you teach that for just a second while we draw.
January.
So Kevin, since you've got it, you're it. I need to make sure. Need to have you make sure that each one of the precincts that's gonna be listed here, so 1. 2. 3. And then C. Go too fast for you. And then E. S1. S2. W1. W2. Yes. Hold each one here. Throw them in the bowl and we're gonna draw. Too small though, we have to have at least 100 ballots cast in the precinct that we draw, and I think precinct 2 was the only one that didn't have 100.
Guarantee that's all coming out first.
So Dave, wanna mix it up good? Throw one out? Alright, so we have precinct S2. So that is the one we're gonna audit for the post-election audit. Yeah, that's a big one.
So, yeah.
And then one of our races that we audit has to be a statewide race. So we have United States Senator, United States Representative, and Governor. So those are our 3 statewide ones. Put those in the bucket. Well, anyone mix them up into one? All right, so we have Governor. Then we have to do one more contest. So that on the rest of the ballot, if you just go down the bottom with me, we've got District 17 State Senator.
Yep.
You just flip to your front page, I think that's probably the
Oh,
easiest. It's got all the contests on it.
Got you.
And then District 18 State Senator. Wait, we gotta pull that one out because we drew Southeast 2, didn't we? We need to have the ones that only are in Southeast 2. State Representative 17. We won't have State Representative 18 because that was only in precinct 2. We won't have precinct committee man for precinct 1. Won't have precinct committee woman for precinct 1. We won't have precinct committee woman for W1. School board Vermillion. We won't have the school board for Viber Curly because that's only precinct 2. Mayor Vermillion. Alderman Vermillion Southeast, and municipal charter amendment. And then we will throw back in. I can find them here, the United States Senator and the United States Representative, since those were also on that ballot. Much easier to draw for November, so we don't have to think about all the ballots. We will have a runoff election for governor, July 28th, so that's coming. Already started lining up poll workers for that, so haven't got through everybody yet, but I've been making phone calls. Mix them up and draw one.
Is there? Absentee voting is.
Will be out. State Representative District 17. All right. So we are done with that. And so then your results report with these, and we'll seal them up for the city to take for their campus. There is an extra seal in here for the school board for their campus, and then one to bring it back.
Back to you or to take the district?
Bring it back to, well, after the school board is done, they'll bring it to me.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Today. There you go.
Great combination.
Oh, no, it's fancy.
Yeah, I just learned that 5 minutes ago.
That was great. He was a great.
Wow. Got it. We should do the first steps like you did.
Right,
Shots to stay around.
right, right.
Thanks for letting us sit in and see this, so.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good job.
So then we're done with that, Terry?
Mhm.
Good. Okay, regular business, Brent. Resolution to delete structure at 313th Street west of Saginaw Avenue from the National Bridge Inventory System for closure and removal. We don't have a resolution on the road closure yet, so talking with Michael and Brent, I think we can close the bridge, just not tear it out yet, barricade it. That way we don't have to inspect it anymore.
But the township still does have to do that. Is
The
that
township,
correct?
yeah, I mean, it's on them, but
And closing it and not tearing it out at this point at least provides some liability protection to us. It sounds like this is a bridge that shouldn't be in use anyway, so I think we move forward. If we move forward with closing it, we ensure that we are protecting ourselves from a liability perspective. Again, there's that 1,000 feet, I believe is about what it is, of roadway that belongs to the township. Closing this bridge constructively closes their road, but we don't have the statutory authority to close that road. The township needs to move forward with that. I think it's prudent at this point to move forward with the closure and then put the ball in the township's court and see if they'll move forward with closing that portion of the roadway, which then would easily allow us to rip that structure out, which is, I know, the end goal.
Yeah, drove down there yesterday, and in between that structure and the Same River Bridge that's closed, there's a tree that's blowing down and been laying across that road, looks like for a while, so no one's been worried about that, so. So I think, yeah, just closing it off and just being done with it.
That's on that short stretch from 466.
to the river.
Yep.
The rest of it, they're gonna leave then, that in,
Well, it would only be that portion. You know, they'd only close from 466 to the river.
Right. And 466 doesn't, I don't think it goes all the way down there, but that's where.
It doesn't, but that is the intersection,
Right, that's the intersection. Yeah, correct. Yeah, because 466 is right here. So there's this 1950s structure is right here and already close to the bridge on the river. So it's this stretch from just that.
but this average would stay open.
That stays open. It closes is everything from the structure west to the river.
Okay.
So, good to go.
Well, we need to ensure we're doing.
I moved to delete structure at 313th west of Saginaw Avenue, National Bridge Inventory System for closure and removal.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes.
Is this a resolution?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
It is resolution.
Roll call, sorry.
Mochler,
Yes,
Brady,
Yes.
Teasy,
yes,
Gilbertson,
Yes.
motion passes.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Corey.
So I'm just here to get the revised version of the joint powers agreement signed again.
This is just for the spraying that you
Yep, for
all
the
have been doing, so.
DOT.
Accept the amended contract with the SDTOT.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes.
It's easy. I'll come get that later.
okay.
Noah.
Good morning. So we did have our discussion at the planning and zoning meeting on who they would want to represent the planning and zoning. It was unanimously decided as Aiden would be the person from planning and zoning for this small group. Obviously, you guys are the ones that create it, but that was our nomination from our end. other than that, I mean, we'd probably be starting at the end of the month or next month would be our first meeting. Just going over the baselines for everything for the ordinance update.
How often do you think you'll be working?
So I mean, I'm gonna be working on it regularly, but then like the small group, I'll send out emails for review of something I find, or if they find something, we'll review it and then delineate, but I like in-person meeting at least once a month. If it starts becoming more prudent that it needs to be once every 2 weeks or every week, then we can move to that, but as of right now, just once a month, so there's enough time to build up a whole section and go from there.
Who do we want to put on?
You want to do it?
Did everybody see Jeffrey's email?
Osprey has an
I
email.
think I got
here. I don't know
one.
If you guys all saw that in us late last night. And he said that he's at Lake Andes Forest Service. And he's quite interested in the discussion of the small planning and zoning working group. So he requests that it be tabled to June 23rd. I don't know if that interferes with what you're thinking, but
What's tabling gonna do?
I don't know if he's interested in being the representative or what, but he,
Well, he voiced that
oh,
at the last meeting,
Yeah.
so. Is this just the counties?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Zoning?
Yep. So the Jose and I are gonna sit down first for the joint jurisdiction one. And
Will
ki-
the same group be for the joint jurisdiction then also?
Yes, sir. Yep. I mean, it'd just be shoveling over. So obviously the city will appoint whoever they want to appoint to it, but at least for our end, it would be the same core. That way we can, my ideal situation would be in the county, it's our rules, and then joint jurisdiction, we work together and then the city has theirs. So it's a delineating restriction thing. That's kind of how I see it.
And I'd be willing to, I can't promise I can make every meeting, of course, but I think ultimately I'm gonna end up reviewing it. So I would appreciate being on the committee and able to sit in on at least the meetings that I can attend. So I know it's gonna eventually,
Yeah, but you'll drag them.
that's part of the process.
I'd rather have that.
I was figuring you.
so we need two.
To Dave,
One be Gabe. I have no strong desire to be on a deal, if not then.
I don't, but I actually wouldn't mind doing this. There be any issues with you, with Marty already on there?
no, because you're not, he's not.
No,
a working group.
Yeah, Marty's not a part of the working group.
Okay,
He's not on
Yep.
I didn't know all that.
Yep.
It's just Sydney.
And it's not a rewrite. It's just a update.
It's not what we did last time.
No,
It's
no.
just-
This is, we're missing fireworks stands from the ordinance. Let's go ahead and add that in. That's what we're gonna be working on. So adding more things to the definitions, adding things to, new businesses that we didn't think of back in 2013 that are coming to light. Just like a brick factory for the hemp. We don't really have that in the books, so do we want to be proactive or reactive for businesses coming in? And I'm trying to be proactive about it.
And there'll be some cleanup, but not, it won't be a rewrite. We've done in the past.
Correct. Yep, I mean, it's more or less just adding a whole bunch of stuff and then obviously commas and like, oh, that was a typo. Fix it then.
Just new set of eyes. Reviewing.
I'm good staying off this one. I got.
You too.
I mean, Jeff, like you said, Jeffrey did express interest, but. Yeah, he's probably here too. unless we want to table it and make a vote when he's here, so here is bid, but.
I'm good with Glenn. I mean, the fresh set of eyes would be good. If you have any questions on why something is the way it is, I can probably answer it. I don't think there's a section in there that I haven't been part of.
No. And, you know, I will be getting community feedback. The plan is to schedule like a library hearing for like input on what the community would like to see added to the ordinance, vice versa. And explain like, hey, we're adding this and this is the reason. That way it's not just a, you know, throw pocket sand in the face.
Put into that.
Of course, Cindy will be on there too. She's
Correct.
actually worked on it longer than I have.
Yeah.
So she'll understand.
No, I think we'll have a good meeting with Cindy on it. Especially Glenn on it, his knowledge.
So I'll entertain a motion for those two nominations. One of you is gonna have to make it or second it, so.
Oh, I didn't know if Mike would be. Yeah. I moved.
And, well, I guess the three of you, because we'll have to put
Right.
Michael on there too.
So. Go I nominate myself too?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I move to nominate, myself, Dave Teasy, Glenn Gilbertson, and Michael Smith for the subcommittee.
And Cindy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Cindy.
Oh, yeah, we do have
Cindy
to-
Aiden. The small planning and zoning work group.
And Noah is just there by default, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's administering it.
Okay.
And you could add him if you wanted to, wouldn't hurt. It's actually a good idea, probably.
I'll start. I'll amend that motion. I will nominate Noah Westergaard, Michael Smith, Cindy Aiden, Glenn Gilbertson, myself, Dave Teasy, for committee members for the small planning and zoning work.
I'll second to make these.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign, motion passes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Rhonda?
Good morning. I had, one of my yearly elderly freeze, residents turned theirs in late this year. Other than she's late, the financial end of it, she qualifies. So I would like to ask, it's too late for us to make any changes now, but come time when the tax bills come out to make an abatement. So that there's a qualification for the elderly freeze.
Hope to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign, motion passes.
Thank you.
Then. Will Scott coming or just,
I'm not sure. I can go through it.
okay.
I don't think he's gonna be here. He's, clearing out a portion of my vault for the construction.
Which is fine.
Not a fun job, but
So you got the approval of contract with Lloyd Construction for the court services renovation.
Right, so this is, you guys have the contract in your packet, it's long. I looked through it last week, and again this week. It mirrors well with what we already signed with Lloyd, to do the project that they're just now finishing. This is a cost plus, project. The last one was different, was under a different payment. The way that we engage with them. The last one was a guaranteed price. This is a cost plus. Is that right? The last one, we knew that regardless of, we had a set dollar amount that we were gonna pay them. It didn't matter if the price came in lower or higher. With that agreement, we knew that was the dollar amount that we were paying Lloyd Construction for the project. advantageous to the county as how it ended up. This is a cost plus where as long as we stay within the scope of the project that's already been outlined, then that $89,500 is the maximum we'll pay them. If work isn't as necessary as the scope of the work shows originally, we could end up owing less. We will never pay them more than that 89.5 unless we ask for a change order, which is outside the scope of the project. And that was true of the last project as well, and there were a couple of those. But otherwise, it seems very boilerplate. It's in compliance with the project that we did before. My recommendation is to sign it as is. I think we've established a good relationship with Lloyd Construction. They dealt fairly with us through the last project, and this contract seems to indicate that their intention with this relationship is to continue to operate in good faith.
He did seem confident that they could find some savings too, so.
I move to approve the contract with Lloyd for substantial completion.
Second.
This one's not substantial
Yeah,
completion.
this is-
Oh, this is not the.
No,
This is services.
this is the
renovation.
court
Oh,
services.
Services, the 89.
Yes.
Yes, sorry. God. So sleepy. All right, I move to approve the contract with Lloyd for the vault and what.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion passes. Now we'll do the certificate of substantial completion.
Yeah, same thing is that this was brought in yesterday. So
Yeah.
this is an add-in that we added at the beginning of the meeting. This is just paperwork necessary to show that they're within the substantial completion of this project. We've done walkthroughs. I think at least 3 of us on the committee are present. We've walked with Lloyd Construction through the project. I think that's saying that it's substantially complete is fair. Either of you have any concerns about that, but I think that we're there, so they just need this document signed, I think, for their records, and so necessary for Travis to sign it, so.
Okay, so I was early, but I move to approve the signature of the substantial completion for Lloyd.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion passes. Carrie, was there a contract for the court service renovations yet?
Yeah, I forgot to print that.
Okay.
It's, there's at least a couple spots for signatures.
I'll just stop up afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized it.
I thought you had something going on.
Right?
Probably just pull it out of this packet.
It's fine. We don't have to do it right now. Let's see, vouchers. Everybody get to see those?
Bills be 1 week after the last. Move to pay the bills.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion passes. Now we're to executive session for personnel. So I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session for SDCL 1-25-2. Paragraph 1
Yeah, I added legal as well, just.
and 125-2, paragraph 3.
So moved.
Second. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign. Motion passes.
Okay. I have to find my button on
Okay,
here
stay
to
right.
move things around. Here it is. There. Okay.
I move we come out of executive session.
Second. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Both same sign. We're in regular session. We'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign. Motion passes. We don't meet till the 23rd though, right? Unless something comes up.
Right.